or yeah, critical hit chance, because it's like if you either have to have a ton of it on all of your pieces, or you run a critical hit chance neck, and then you have to make up critical hit damage like literally everywhere else.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the problems, because you'll be sitting there and you're like, oh, okay, this isn't bad, and then you're ending up missing just like a metric pile of stats because you are you're overcapped on your critical hit. Because like right now I need about another 30 critical hit damage sub, although I mean my attack is really high, but I'm sitting at like 215 critical hit damage, which I don't think is all that great. My speed is okay though. Maybe I will just go with this and see how much damage it does, because my attack is a lot higher. I don't know how she'll scale. We'll find out, because I'm definitely going to draft this against you. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta put actual immunity set on this instead of not immunity. Broken set immunity.
Her damage mods are pretty high.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna drop my speed too much. Yo, what's up, cat soup? What's up, smile? What do I get rid of here? I need an immunity piece. Let me get rid of these speed sets. I want to keep some speed here. Okay, give her this. Oh, that's gonna just drop. This could work. Let me find something somewhere to roll like a little bit of critical hit chance in, because then at least I know I'm not like heavily overcapping critical hit chance here. I'll do it on this boot. No, I can't, because it's already got critical hit chance. What doesn't have critical hit chance? I'm not getting rid of that. Attack. Neck is critical hit chance. Good thing it's free on equip, right? Let's see, immunity, boot, speed. I don't want to give you... Yeah, it's not going to happen. Let's see, what's this one? That's entirely too much critical hit chance. Let's see what I got with these speed pieces where I can add a little bit more. Ooh, this actually is good. This will be good. This is going to give me more critical hit damage, more speed, cap out my critical hit chance, and we should be solid on this thing now.
That looks solid.
Yeah. Why immunity? So that I don't get stunned by a Cerise. So that way I don't get just straight up disabled. Because if you don't run immunity, you'll get hit by things like I said, like a Cerise or some sort of disable, and then they'll come through and just kill you. So, oh wait, that's right. I needed to put her on book. Am I streaming exclusively on YouTube now? Yes, I am. That way, everything is in one place. It's all on my channel. I don't have to switch between stuff. where are all my books at? That's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, like I said, with the tags, right? This way, like if you do get silenced by like Angelica, you're going to you're still going to be fine.
It's just one turn silence, right?
Yeah, it's just a one turn silence. So as long as you've got like a book, you just soul burn your S1 and you're all set. All right, good. This will be twofold because this will allow me to practice, and this will give you some feedback because now I'm going up against the Asian server Crab Gamer. Okay, so you banned Angelica, right? So chances are I'm going to what am I gonna? Usually I'll pick like maid here, right? Because I don't want you to get maid. Plus, for me, maid is going to give me, because usually I'll pick maid into like cleave as well. So you pick Landy. So then I'm gonna answer you with I'll answer you with Charlotte. And I'm gonna go with I'll pick up Violet because I don't want you to have Landy and Violet. Plus, Violet is good because that gives me a benefit against Crow. Plus, you can't really pick a Rem or an Amelia here because then Violet is the natural predator to both of those. But if you were to pick Amelia right there, chances are I'm thinking that you are going to ban out the Violet, right? So this is my thinking anyways. Okay, so you pick Ravi up. This is where I'm gonna pick up Rem. And then I am going to pick up my last one. I want something because right now I have sustain in the form of lifesteal on Violet. I've got counter Sigurd on Rem. I want to deal with, so I'm actually going to last pick Cerise, and I'll tell you why here in a second after your last pick. Oh yeah, on YouTube my income won't get leaked. I mean, I can leak you my income. Right now it's like $115 a month. YouTube ads OP. Okay, so you pick SSB here, right? Now that is a pretty solid pick because I have to ban this now because otherwise, if you let Charlotte through, I completely screw myself. Like I would just absolutely hot dumpster myself. So I'm gonna ban out your SSB. You're gonna ban out Violet. Now the thing here, right, is I have Cerise. This is going to force you to Amelia S3 likely first turn. And I'm going to use my Cerise to kind of lock your team down a bit. We'll see how it goes. So Cerise forces you to S3 first turn instead of pushing Landy forward. Because if you pushed Landy forward, you wouldn't get the CR push from literally anything else. Okay. Now, some people might go, "Oh, I don't want to S3 because that's going to give you the Landy S3, the defense pen one." But I would much rather S3 here and give you that initially, because otherwise, if you cycle back around and I have a shit ton of buffs, you get 2 S3s for freeze. This way, this gets your S3 out of the way. I'm hoping for a defense attack down, but I didn't get it. Feels bad. Now, why did you go in on Rem there with Fire Element? Just for the
I just
hope?
don't want the S2 counter.
Okay. So here, I would probably push Landy forward. Yeah, you want to cycle Landy faster. You're out of stuff on your Amelia now, so I'm going to stun and deep unbuffable your Ravi, because this now allows me to do work on this Ravi. Unfortunately, I have too many buffs anyways, so you're just going to cycle all day. Now, the problem that I'm going to have here is that, let's see, your Amelia doesn't have anything. I can potentially stop this Crow, but it's going to be rough. And it depends on who I bring in on my Cerise S1, right? Okay, and that was bad for me. So right now I have to stop this Landy, which is not going to happen. So last picking that SSB into a Charlotte, phenomenal pick. Because that absolutely forced me to ban that. Because otherwise I would have banned the Landy, which I probably should have anyways. And then just dealt with the SSB. So very, very solid last pick. And I think that's how you should deal with Charlottes anyways.
I was gonna go BM based.
Yeah, no, I think the SSB pick was the best pick because you know, if you pick Charlotte, you have to hit everything. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts, right? So picking SSB as an answer to Charlotte in that situation was very good. Because you either ban out the Landy, right? Which, I mean, I definitely could have. And then you suffer from SSB nonstop. And what you would do in that case is just nonstop poke the Rem, because you want to get those counterattacks. And especially considering you had last pick, so you can force in the SSB there, and I can't answer with like a Rowana or anything like that. That was a very, very solid last pick. So I am going to pick up. I'm just going to start with Amelia this time.
think SSB will always be one of the strongest last picks. No
Yeah.
matter
Yeah,
what
definitely,
teams.
because so SSB is very similar to um like Stenny, right? Because she's a character that forces you to play a certain way. Let's see. So I'm gonna go with we'll pick up Violet again. And then I am going to so now the other thing too is I was under the assumption that your Landy was guiding light damage Landy. So that's a good play right there, because most people are going to answer that answer your Landy with like a Charlotte or a Carrot. Because usually as soon as I see a Landy, I'm like, boom, easy pick right here. I'm just going to pick Charlotte.
Yeah. Ravi's honestly still annoying. This man.
Okay, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna pick up a tank this time. One of the other things too is last time I really didn't have much in the way of mitigation, right? So that was very detrimental for me. So let's see. We'll pick that, and then what do I want to flesh this out with? Actually,
I think I'm fine with this.
yeah, I think this'll be okay actually. For you, you just have to protect your LQC. So one of the problems with doing that now, though, is that you got rid of your Hellcutter stacks.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I get 3 stacks.
Now I don't have attack buff, and there's no way that I'm going to just rip S3 and kill this, but I know that chances are your LQC is going to kill me. So I have to take the risk there. So you've got 3 stacks. You have probably more than enough damage there to kill my A-Ravi. Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't think you should have ripped the S3 on Violet. Unless you're checking the LQC.
That was kind of what my plan was to check the LQC. Damn. All right. So yeah, my only real play there would have been to just try to get rid of that LQC as fast as possible. I think LQC is disgustingly strong right now. Because you can... Well, go ahead, what?
Wasn't LQC the ban there?
Yeah.
Because with APOC, might have taken care of the Atlantic.
Yeah. But so I understand that, like, for me, right, I know that your Landy is not guiding light counterattack, but I'm trying to play as if I don't know what your units are, right?
True.
So for me, like I said, I see a Landy, I see Guiding Light. I see somebody that is going to get Guiding Light literally every turn, and I am never going to be able to get in on that. And with that team, like, you would have had double defense buff. Like, if it was Guiding Light, I would have never killed that Landy. Like, 100%. So for me, at least I know with LQC, I can hit it. So most people are going to just assume that your Landy is going to be Guiding Light. So having it like that is beneficial. I mean, yeah, this is going to play out and I'm going to end up losing. But yeah, no, that was Landy, or LQC was definitely the ban here.
Yeah, it's a ban if you knew my Landy doesn't have guiding.
Right. So like if I'm picking single target units and Landy goes Guiding Light, it's like facing an Akali. You're just gonna get absolutely destroyed, like non-stop, because you just can't hit it. It's like a Spectre Tenebria, right?
Yeah.
I think my carrot has gear. It should have gear.
Units have to vandalize it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Now, my problem here is that my damage is in the form of fire units. So this is probably, we'll see how this goes, but I'm not super excited about, oh, I didn't strip or land on anything. That's expected.
I mean, you should strip the defense buff there.
Yeah, you would have thought so.
I saw you hit the rim.
Yeah.
Politis.
Yeah, I mean, I would attack. I would get Politis off. Oh, and the dual attack into the strip, that was actually real lucky right there. Because, I mean, right after this, you're going to Rem S3, right? And that's going to kill my Politis.
Oh, no. Well.
But it's okay. She'll be back eventually, maybe. No, because then you're... Yeah, so your Rem's going to pop off here. E-handed, thank you for the sub. I'm gonna do this so I can prevent some of this Rem damage. No.
Rem haven't countered once yet.
Yeah. Rem is very much like Charles, right? When she pops off, it's crazy, but when she doesn't, no bueno.
Wait, strip the revive again. Is bad. I don't want to stop Rem.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to push up Rem. All right, here comes the big counter.
Oh, did I even mola her S3 and S2?
Who, Rem?
Did. I did.
I don't know if you didn't. I mean, or if you did, you've just been getting like very, very unlucky with these counters. So here I think you probably want to S3. Although the problem is this heals up your Crow. So if you were gonna do any like oh, you don't have S3 on your. Why not go into the carrot and suffer the burns because she's defense broken with the Crow?
Right.
Because you would have pushed the carrot back. Carrot's S2 was already triggered. Sure, you take the burns, but it's not really the end of the world, right?
Yeah. That was a bit of play.
Because it's like now I've got my barrier. I'm not hitting ML haste. So if you hit carrot now, I get to heal the barrier and everything from that. So I think right when you have the defense buff break on the carrot, you really want to just go in hard on that carrot.
Yeah.
I mean, it was definitely a good play to soul burn defense break because you triggered the shield and this cleanse, and then you still left the defense break on there. So it would have been good to follow up pushback because you might have been able to cycle the rem back around.
99% crit.
Yeah. 50, you mean 50-50?
Yeah, 50-50. Okay, my rem is asleep.
Yeah, your rem is definitely taking a nap over here. That's why when everybody was like, oh man, if only I knew that, you know, insert... Oh, there, see, there you go.
Does her demon mode got a cooldown?
Yeah, I forget how long it is, but it's okay. You complained, and now she's just gonna pop off. And so with ML haste here, yeah, I'm gonna have a terrible time. So like in this situation against like a Rem, picking up something like a Stenny, if I had it built, would have been good because you don't trigger the counter or anything like that. And I also should have potentially brought the problem was that I was relying on Politis, and you played around the Politis very, very good, right? I think that you played around that really well. And I didn't really have too much fire, right? And that's one of the good things about drafting like a Landy early is that they answer into fire. So you picking water like right out the gate and then kind of going water later in response to multiple fire is pretty good. So picking Maid and her counter Landy at the same time is a very solid earlier draft as well. Because now you can't pick Landy against me. And if you pick Violet, you still have to deal with Landy's S3, right?
I mean, if Landy's S3 hit the Violet, like almost half the HP is climbs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. Plus he can't counter it. So that's like the real big thing. So with Landy, you just try to ignore Violet as long as possible and then just hit with S3s. The other problem with Violet too is that his buffs endlessly feed the Landy S3 as well.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Before AOL came out, I just pre-banned Ram.
yeah, I mean that's a very solid pick, is just pre-banning Rem anyways. You know, a little bit easier-ish to deal with if you run like a Violet. Depending on how many hit points that they have. When mine was a bit tankier, it was a lot easier, but so now one of the problems that you kind of have here is that you are to your last pick and you don't really have much in the way of sustain. You've got defense, you've got mitigation.
Oh, shoot.
Yo, what's up, Monty? I'm doing pretty good.
It's gonna be a pretty awkward ban.
Yeah. I didn't make it in the Twitch league? No. I didn't want you... Well, that's why I moved over to YouTube. I didn't want you guys to see the millions of dollars that I make per year being a Twitch streamer. So I'm going to do this because I want attack buff. Now, the question that I'm going to have... Actually, I think that what I do right now is, since you have Idol's Cheer on ML Haste, this is going to end up pushing your carrot up first. And my LQC is not going to go before your carrot. However, my LQC will go before your C Armin.
I just lost my defense buff, but it's fine.
Okay, so you did get rid of my attack buff on the LQC, which was really solid. However, let's see if this does enough. I don't think that it might. It definitely did not.
And the splash.
And then you just rip S3 into Landy right now. She comes back. It resets. You heal everything. Now, sure, you don't have the Crow, right? But I don't think that that's really the biggest deal here. Because you can, yeah, you can S3 here, and then I'm just kind of sitting a sitting duck. How much defense do you have on your ML haste?
I got 25k HP and 1.6k defense.
Okay.
I'll just do this.
Okay.
And he's gonna go.
So now I'm hoping for a guiding light proc here, and it's not going to. That's it's just how that goes. Oh, it did.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting. Is my carrot next?
Yeah. I don't really have a good target here.
Too bad I don't have soul burn.
Yeah, if you had soul burn, then my landy just dies again. But I mean, I think right now, if you land a couple, like 2 burns on her, she's probably dead again.
I'm legit 1 soul away from. Shoot. I'll just do this. Do you have res on your CC?
I do, yeah.
Because I remember last time my crowd couldn't provoke her.
Yeah, she's got a little bit. Alright, so again, I don't really have like a super good target here. My LQC is 1 away, so I'm just gonna hit this. I'm gonna do this to get some heals and cool down. Dual attack gamer, getting rid of my Hellcutter stacks. Okay, the problem is here is that now I probably shouldn't have done this because now your Crow is just going to kill my maid. I am back in Guiding Light. Oh yeah, no, your Crow 100% is going to kill my maid. However, we'll see. I think I might be okay-ish. I'm definitely not. Okay. Okay.
Oof, it's close. You kill.
Who do I kill here? I mean, you're...
You tap Carmen, but will not kill Crow as well.
Wow. He's got to have like what? Like 1 HP. I gotta see how much HP he has. He has 302 HP. Oh, that's a big provoke too. Okay. This carrot's just gonna kill me though. I don't hit the carrot. I burn myself. You just S3 here and win.
Oof.
God, carrot is so gross. Hold on. Oh, if burns. Carrot is so disgusting, man. That was well played. Yeah. Your ML haste is super thick, dude. I'm surprised that I didn't do as much damage to that.
I shift the attack boost.
I mean, still. All right, so what do I want to do this time? I'm gonna steal your crow.
Ah, shit. We figured it out.
Alright, so let's see here. We're gonna bring Falcon or Quarry back. Okay, so you go Ravi.
Ooh.
So this is gonna be. So you pick that. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Let's see. So
Yeah, this one's pretty tricky.
yeah, this one is pretty tricky. I feel like I have to ban the A Tywin because otherwise you're just going to start cycling. You're just going to start cycling me. Okay. So the thing here is that with Falcon your Quarry, I have to S3 your Lilius. Otherwise, you just cleanse it off.
15%.
Oh,
Alright.
nice provoke. Now you have to S3 here, yeah, or else I was gonna follow up with the A Ravi. So you need, what, 5 buffs to get that off? Yeah, you do. Alright, so I'm just going to push this back.
Shoot.
Yeah, because if you S3 here, it's going to fall off of your landy almost immediately. However, yeah. Because nobody else really cares, right? None of your other units. Is this going to hit my Violet? Okay, it didn't. Fantastic. So the problem right there, though, is I do this.
Holy, it's gonna kill.
All right, okay. I was expecting it not to kill, and I was just gonna be like, bro.
I just inted myself.
Yeah, yeah, you definitely did. Yeah, I'm not too sure why you attacked there. Was it just a misclick, or what was the
I was gambling.
gambling? Hey, you know what? You're a gacha player, so I totally understand.
I still got the immunity.
Okay, so that's good. That was a solid play right there. Because now I'm stuck.
In the Robbie. Come on.
How much effectiveness do you have on that thing? It's just provoking everything. Now all of my units are just gonna keep.
70.
So I'm not gonna attack the Ravi. I guess I'm just gonna hit this.
Oh no.
This just provokes everything, man.
You kill Carmen.
Yeah. Or, well, come close to it anyways. There's not really too many good targets here. See,
Oh yeah.
my Violet doesn't care about elemental disadvantage.
Alright.
Yep. So, it seems like if anybody runs into you in the ladder and they take your crow, you're kind of effed.
Yep.
All right.
I don't like to pick FCC.
Why not?
LQC OPSIG. It's like.
True.
Alright, I'll use the Washington. Give me a second.
Okay. It's just a note, chat. Anybody who's watching the VOD after this, if you run into this name in ladder, just take his crow. Just take his crow, and you got this. Taking notes, that's right. And for me, just pick whatever you want, and chances are I'm gonna lose. All right, so I'm just gonna keep taking your crow until you can figure out.
Damn it.
So I do think that your Sea Armin is good. But so here's the thing, right? If they pick LQC, you can always pick like LQC. I mean, obviously, if you've got first pick, right, it's not really that big of a deal. You can just take Crow. But like maybe picking FCC and LQC together, that way you pick your tank, you pick a DPS. This also forces them to show their hand of, am I going to ban out that LQC, right? Hey, what's up, sorry?
Yeah. Because in ladder, I see FCC. My LQC is gonna one tap it.
Yeah. And I think that's like one of the reasons why a lot of people aren't really picking FCC as much, especially early on. You want to pick it like way further in, way further into the draft. Yeah, or you can pick with tea time or something to disable your opponent's LQC. So typically the way I draft is I'll take like a really safe first pick, and then I'll pick my damage dealers. And then that way that gives me kind of the last two picks to go, do I go support? Do I pick another mitigation? Did they just opt in to cleave me? You know, I think the later picks are usually more important, in my opinion, than the earlier picks. And last pick is the strongest one. So I don't think G-Perg would be a good pick here because I didn't really pick any AoE into G-Perg. So if you pick G-Perg right here, I would just ignore him. I would go more single target and just straight up ignore him. So now I have to opt into what I want to pick up from a healer standpoint.
This is rough.
So
why don't I? Can't do that though.
So yeah, I'm just gonna force you to learn how to play without Crow. Okay, so you pick LQC. Now, out of all of these, I have to get rid of LQC. And if you weren't literally watching the stream and I didn't tell you that I had to ban LQC, I mean, chances are, okay, you banned Falconeer Quarry. Okay, so like most people, you know, obviously wouldn't be like, oh, well, he banned LQC. Although I feel like in that case, that's almost a guaranteed force ban, right? What's with the Meru pick here? Like, are you attempting to disable Rem's
Disable
passive?
Violet. I mean Violet. Or...
Violet? Okay. I don't see, I mean, I love Amiru. I think Amiru is super good. It's just real tough. Because, I mean, she still is super random, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a good push.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, so we just have to do this.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if Amiru actually stops Violet's evasion, though.
I mean, it stops him from getting the focus, right?
The stacks definitely. Okay, hit this Amelia.
Yeah, Mary was a dead pick there. Holy shit. What the hell did I do now?
I feel like you could potentially hit. Oof.
That's two-way. Kind of. Don't count. I would do this.
Okay, that was a pretty solid play because chances are you can kill my Crow with a double attack. I mean that's solid.
Do I care about your crown? Dude, I just
Yeah, because he is provoked right now. But do you?
It's fine.
All right. Yeah. Although we'll see how many I hit here and how much HP I get back from the Sigurd Scythe. Oh, I hit your Landy. Okay. It's gonna hit my Violet. 100%. Yep. I mean, your only option here really is A Ravi.
Ouch.
Although now I hope I have enough damage to do this. Dude, I have 99% chance to crit.
I think it's because I sealed you, but you don't get the.
Oh yeah, actually, no, that's right, isn't it?
Okay, just hit. Yeah, GG. Unless.
I mean, demon mode is gonna eventually wear off, right? Oh, I mean, maybe. I don't know. You gotta hit this thing for a while. Yeah, she's immune, but the stripping of the attack buff was solid. I feel like you could, yeah. I mean, that was kind of the target here.
Holy shit!
This unit was a complete mistake.
Just like when SSD was released.
Yeah.
You'll just kill the Amelia.
I mean, you should S3 here. Put Burns on the A Ravi.
And then Remsen count. Nope.
Nope. And then you just hit the A Ravi. I can't heal. She probably dies. Yeah, definitely now that you double up. Oh yeah, my A Ravi is definitely dead. Yeah, what's up? Oni Slayer. I mean, I think at this point... Oh yeah, I'm just gonna counterattack on you. I don't think that you'll have enough damage, like, at any point, really, to... But we'll see. I probably never get out of Provoke, honestly. And I'm super slow. But as soon as I kill Amelia, if I can kill Amelia, I don't think I can. I mean, at this point, I can probably go walk away for like 20 minutes.
Holy, what is this?
At least it's not injury as well. Just gotta rely on getting like one attack when I'm in Sigurd's Scythe range, right? And you have to just continuously cycle the S3. Or you cycle and then just S3 heal yourself. Forever. Although, I mean, my Rem's gonna just lose more and more health. I mean, I think, honestly, you can pull this out for sure, because I'm not counterattacking. And eventually, it's just going to get to the point where I'm going to have so little health that either I kill you on a counterattack. I mean, I like, am I in, I feel like I'm in permanent Sigurd range at this point. Oh yeah. Hold on, do you have to attack here? You do. Please counter. No. Oh, see, there you go, dude. You pulled it out. That's why when people were like, if I felt that if I knew counterattack was 30%, I would have never farmed Wyvern ever again, because 30% counterattack, you just see that. I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, that was pretty fun though. I was butt clenching. You have to sit there and like every time you have to attack, you're like, oh, is this thing gonna counter me? Is this thing gonna counter me? Please don't counter. But I think Amelia and C. Armin is very good, depending on how your C. Armin is tuned. Like, C. Armin provides all of the mitigation that you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, C. Armin is very solid.
Another reason I like Crowl over FCC is how much the defense buff.
Yeah, defense buff is huge. I mean, if you need defense buff, and you're gonna run Landy, obviously Ras is a good pickup as well. So I mean, you can run C Arm and Ras, and then a healer, and then 2 DPS. Like that's a very good potential lineup. Man, what am I in? Season 2? Crow and Falconeer Quarry right out the gate?
I haven't seen that for a while.
Season 2 brain right here. 5 nights.
Stanley's ban.
Yo, what's up, he is. Carrot's gross.
Okay, I thought of something and I forgot. So I just picked RB. That wasn't too good.
By practicing for Legend? No, I'm practicing for crab gaming. I'm not pushing to Legend.
Trust me, I tried pushing for Legend, it was hell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I bet.
I think I just lost this trip.
It's
so awkward without Crow.
It is for sure. Too sweaty for my liking this season? No, I would just have to play too many games. So I think I'm gonna get rid of Landy. You get rid of Falconeer Quarry, and I think at this point I won. Maybe. We'll see. So you could, at this point, you could push RB up, get some RB damage, because your carrot's going to go before my team anyways, so this just gives you extra damage before I kill him. Okay. Maybe that wasn't the best idea, because I didn't think about the LQC double push.
I was just planning to push up Carbon for this.
Yeah.
So you could have S3 my RB. Well, that didn't even kill.
Do I not? Did I take gear off of my LQC? I feel like my LQC is hitting like absolutely garbage. How much HP does your, like, how tanky is
16k and
yeah, I should have killed that.
not even that tanky.
I think my LQC might be broken.
Oh wait, it's Carmen passive.
It is Carmen passive. You're right.
Ah, you're gonna kill anyways and get the shield.
Yeah, the Carmen push forward probably would have been good. I didn't think that I wasn't going to kill that. I'm gonna have to look at my LQC.
Yeah.
But I think Carmen works out real well for you, and like Amelia Carmen, like you can, depending on what you pick DPS wise, right? Like you can push that Carmen forward, and then that kind of stalls everybody out. And the amount of damage that that mitigates is disgusting. Yo, what's up, Quinn? So I think that that is a good go-to for you when you don't have the option of Crow. Because that mitigation was just insane. Like like I don't run into too much stuff in like Guild Wars really, or in the past in RTA that I can't kill with my LQC, and that just stopped me hard. Like I think that C Armin should be your go-to tank when you can't get Crow. Like 100%. I think that that's a very solid pickup. I am going to just keep with this draft because I like this draft because this forces you to pick into some sort of fire here. I'm just gonna bring Falconeer Corey back. Falconeer Corey is one of my favorite units in the game. I'm gonna build her. I'm gonna go back and build her counter unity later. Counter unity Falconeer Corey with Elbrus was one of my favorite builds that I've ever ran. Like, if you just ban Cerise, you just popped off non-stop. So I think you go... Okay, so you have to pick some sort of DPS as your last pick here. So I see Ruel. I pick Blood Moon Haste. Your other option here, so chances are you're going to end up picking LQC. But I'm not going to pick LQC because LQC wouldn't really do much for me here. And you have a lot of stuff there. So I'm actually... So if I didn't know... If I wasn't knowingly up against you, I would pick A-Robbie to bait the LQC here. Because you're gonna see too deep, too dark, and 100% you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I need to get rid of one of those two. Because LQC here would literally be a force ban. So if you picked LQC, I 100% have to ban it here. Giving you 3 sustain mitigations with Landy. So this is protect Landy, and now I don't have a defense break. However, I do have a Ravi. So this becomes a... I have to try to get rid of this Landy.
I'm not afraid.
I hate counterattack Landy. What artifact do you have on her?
Ooh, Landy?
Yeah.
Bloodstone.
Bloodstone. Oh, it's a Bloodstone counter Landy. Gross. Okay, so you see Armin here. I can't do anything. So this is a very strong team for you, I think. 3 protect 1. Oh, and counter. Okay.
Yeah, might as well go with this if I have no crowd.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's not gonna be enough for your Landy to get the buff. However, you will probably have enough to kill my Crow. With attack buff, yeah, I think you kill my Crow here. You don't. Although C. Armin probably does. No provoke. Oh, unlucky. But here's the thing. Do I kill this Ruel? Yeah, I kill this Ruel, because even though I have ML haste, I don't want you to bring Landy back.
Yeah, the ML haste shield will feed that.
Yeah. I do that and dual attack, because I am a dual attack gamer, and then I kill Landy here. And then that is game.
Yeah, I mean, I think I drafted.
I think you did fine. I think that maybe waiting a little bit, or maybe a little bit more damage on the Crow. That's one of the reasons why I'm not the biggest fan of like counter Bloodstone Landy, because I feel like it doesn't do enough damage in that situation.
Yeah, I would have just hit some other target.
Yeah.
I don't think you killed it well there.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, like, for me, right, I understand, like, yeah, okay, the shield comes, like, I get my shield and I get all that stuff, but I would rather just take revive as an option off of the table, because I have a Ravi. Like, I can sacrifice that Crow. After that Crow hits his horse, like, I'm good. I'm good right there. Horsing the Landy wouldn't have been the play, because I mean your Ruel would have literally just brought Landy right back. Now my Crow doesn't have a horse, is super low on life, he just dies. And yeah.
Finally got my Crow back.
All right, so we snag these two. Okay, so you pick Violet. Okay, and Celine.
Oh, we're seeing something different.
I'm switching it up on you. Ooh, Fighter Maya. Okay. And I am going to... I'm going to get rid of Crow here. I am going to attempt to play around this Celine. The Bryceria was definitely a good ban there.
Oh, you hit the violin.
By the way, that's a Unity Cerise, so.
Oh.
Okay, so that's another good use for Book on Politis, right? Is if you pick a Celine, I can easily just S1 here, hit her, and then just drop the S3, and then she's gone. Okay. I'm surprised she's not. Do I have my S3? Do I have my S3 mullet? I don't know if I do. I think I do. Okay, well, she's gone here. And she did her job. Now I need Guiding Light. I didn't get it. And at this point, my Landy dies right after this because you Violet into Landy and then finish with Fighter Maya. And then there goes my damage. Yeah, because she's definitely dead. And two water against Violet is not gonna happen. Yeah, so that was solid right there. The Fighter Maya was an interesting pick. The Bryceria ban definitely locked that in, because if you didn't ban Bryceria, it was just gonna be Bryceria Cerise show all day.
Honestly, like if you picked pretty squishy units.
Yeah, I did.
Like Cerise, Bryceria, Fighter Maya is really good. But
right.
Over it. My first pick is gone.
No crow for you.
Ravi. Okay.
Okay, Rem.
you have to, but I don't.
That's a good pickup. Cerise is definitely a good answer to anybody who picks Fire Ravi. I don't think that Fire Ravi right now is all that super good in the current meta. But I'm going to go double Ravi and...
Ah, no. Well, I know who I'm betting already. Interesting.
I'm going to pick the more RNG Violet. No, this works too because, I mean, you get focus, right, from if Landy decides that Landy wants to do Landy things.
I picked the wrong thing.
So I'm going to get rid of Cerise here because I don't want Cerise to lock down my Ravi, and now I'm just going to beat you to death with double Ravis. Maybe. We'll see. So here's the conundrum for me. I have to stop this Rem, right? That's my big thing because I don't want to kill anything else before Rem.
Ruel was not a good thing.
I think Ruel will be okay. If I would have Falconeer Quarried there, you would have just S2'd. Although that could have worked because I could have just Falconeer Quarried your Rem, right? Forcing you to S2 the Rem instead of the Landy. Oh, of course it hits the Fire Ravi, and of course it defense breaks into your S3. I want to figure out if there is like a code, right? If you double attack and get counter attacked, does it force the which one? Okay, nice. I got rid of the defense break on there. That was good because this Landy is going to hit my Ravi for sure.
This will put your crown.
This definitely puts my Crow into horse range here. But hold on. Rem, no, I don't think you kill. Of course.
If I knew that was gonna happen, I would have just went on the crowd.
But I'm gonna do this now.
Oh, is she dead?
No.
Oh.
See, that's kind of one of the problems right there is that you don't have a ton of damage on that Landy until after you cycle back around. Like, after you cycle for a little while, then you're Gucci, but like...
Okay, my mouse failed me.
Okay. So...
Forcing the...
I have to hit the Rem, or else Rem comes out of... Demon, or she's in demon mode, but I think I can kill her while she's in demon mode. We're gonna risk it. Although, yeah, you don't want to push forward. I feel like you S3 to heal here.
I don't want you to injure.
See, here's where I run into a problem because I'm defense broken, right? At this point, yep, there's the counterattack for everybody. Oh, there's the anti-heal. Poggers. I'm not hitting Rem. I do hit Landy, and I need to crit. I need to. Okay, I push her back and I stun her, but here's another. Don't counter me. Counter Crow. Okay, that's fine-ish. Oh, you have S2. I think I lose here anyways. I should have just killed that Rem. Because you just S2 your Landy S3s, kills my A Ravi, and then it's just Fire Ravi with Unhealable versus, and Falconer Quarry, obviously, versus Demon Mode Rem for 2 more turns. I mean, Falconer Quarry for 2 turns. Yeah, I had to kill the Rem there, and you would have just brought her back. But that would have actually been better for me because she wouldn't have been in demon mode. So I misplayed there. Because you would have brought her back, and then that would have been fine. I would have just had to kill her again. All right, this is gonna be the last one before I gotta go eat some dinner.
Yeah, same.
But I don't think that the Ruel pick there was bad because it forced me to go who do I have to kill here? Because like I said, if I would have horsed that Rem, you would have just brought Rem back, right? And I would have not only that, you would have brought her back with invulnerability, and she would have just counterattacked all over my face. So that wasn't bad at all, actually. What's for dinner? I don't know. I think I'm gonna run to Subway. Get me a foot long. I feel like picking Celine that early is you want to pick Celine a little bit later, right? Because you want me to kind of be forced into, like, if I pick like another non-attack character, like that forces a Celine ban, right? But instead, like, if you pick her too early, I can just go, oh, well, I guess I'm not going to pick Falconer Quarry. I'm not going to pick, you know, this other unit. I'm just gonna be fine, do my thing, and try to play around the Celine. Okay, and then Elena.
so annoying. Sure you. I'll just do this.
All right. So the problem here, though, is that I have to try to kill this Celine through Elena, and if I kill the Celine, then the Rem pops off, right? So this is pretty rough for me. Because you're gonna put up defense buff here. Your Celine probably has enough DPS to really hammer out my my Amelia.
You can't kill her with defense buff.
No. No, definitely.
Do I S1 or S3? Oh, just S3.
Yeah, I mean, I would, because that protects your Celine right now. So what I have to do is I have to hope for a provoke here. Okay. I'm just gonna S3 anyways. Okay. What's the concept behind these matchups? It's just me and Insanity talking through the drafts, trying to learn from each other's sides. Is your connections just dropping? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay, at least that saves that. Okay, so now I'm free to put some buffs up. Okay. Hopefully one of these days. The problem here is that I'm at the mercy of this Rem behind invulnerability. There's literally nothing I can do to this Rem. Yo, what's up, Yusuf? And if I S3 here, I'm gonna kill this Celine. So I'm actually gonna just hold it. Although your Elena is going to cut me, isn't she? Or cut Rem. Who did I push? Oh, okay. That wasn't really who I wanted to push forward, but that's okay. Oh. All right. And this Minato, yeah, it's actually it's fairly free to play friendly. I mean, you're not going to get to like Omega Legend RTA, but like you can definitely play free to play. There goes my Politis right now. Gross. And then this thing is out of its Oh, you got demon mode now anyways, so we're just gonna burn here. And then I kill that. All right. And then you horse Landy. And then you win, right? Yeah. I was hoping that would keep this. They would keep the speed down, and then I could, since I had speed up on a Tywin, it would have been. I would have been able to potentially stun this Crow, but. Oh, you got counterattack on that thing too? Oh, feels weird, man. I think I'm still in an okay-ish place here. You probably kill my Amelia here, right? I think that's who you go for. Like you soulburn kill Amelia with your Rem. Oh, you don't have souls. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you don't have souls. But you defense breaker anyways. And you go in and that kills her. Okay, okay. I mean, I can't CC you here. And I'm definitely not going to be able to kill you with a Tywin if you counter much. Yep. Absolute mistake of a unit. Okay, if I make it through this, though, there's a chance. There's... Okay. Wait, hold on. Did my Tywin already die once? Wait, did I take Holy Sacrifice off of him? I think I did. Did you mute yourself? Hold on, I gotta go check. Did I take Holy Sacrifice off of this? I did. I was playing as if I had Holy Sacrifice on my A Tywin. Feels sad, man. Who on earth did I put Holy Sacrifice on? Who did I take it off of A Tywin for? Lilius? Why do I have that on Lilius? So the plan was basically you kill me there, but then you're out of demon mode. And after that, I should have been able to just attemptively lock you down, right? So I was playing as if I still had, my thing on. But I don't, Insanity, I don't know where you went. You're real quiet. I think you had to go get dinner or something. But YouTube, I am going to cut out of here. I'll be back in a little bit. I think I'm streaming a tournament at like 9 o'clock. But I'm going to go get some dinner, and I will be back in a few hours. I'll probably play some more E7, some Icarus beta, and then some Diablo 2. It'll be a mix up of what I'm playing tonight. But I will catch you guys later. Hopefully you guys learned a bunch of stuff from this stream as well. And I'll catch you guys later. See you in a couple hours. Take it easy, homies.